This is a level controller which is going to control the diesel from the syntax tank underground. This is the sensor for the syntax tank. It is around 1 meter length. This is the lowest point. So now as the float is on the bottom, you are going to have the indication of red, which is going to say the diesel is at low level. This is the sensor which is going to be mounted in the genset. So even here also, let us assume there is no diesel and this float is at the bottom position because diesel is low. So now let us assume that you fill diesel in the syntax tank. So as you fill the diesel in the syntax tank, the float is going to rise up. So we are showing that float is going to come up, and on the controller you see that the sump low level has gone away. Now as the diesel is filled and once the level reaches the full level, you are going to see that the green light is going to come in the controller, and you also see that the motor is switched on. So the pump set has switched on and diesel has reached high level, and I will show you the sensor here. Now sensor has reached the top level. If the diesel is consumed and diesel goes low, then you will see that the high level of the syntax tank has gone off, but the motor is still on. So motor will be on till the complete diesel in the sump is consumed. Now you see that as the diesel becomes low, now pump has switched off. Now I will show the same thing again in the controller. Now float has gone raised as the diesel is filled in the sump, and once it reaches the high level, and when the high level indication comes, you see that pump is switched on, and now the diesel is consumed. Means pump jab chalu hai, to when the water diesel rises to the diesel DG tank, then the float will go down. If it goes down, the high indication is going to go away, but you will have the motor on. Now if the diesel is completely consumed in the syntax tank, now that when the diesel is too low, it has automatically switched off. So without diesel in the syntax tank, the motor will not operate. Now let us come to the DG tank portion. Diesel tank. This is the syntax sump. This is the high level stopper. This is the operating level. This is the float, and you see the bottom float, bottom stopper. Now this is the sensor which is going to be in the genset tank. It is about 7 inch and the diameter also is less, and float is a PU foam float. Now there is no diesel in the genset, and in the equipment level controller you see that level is low, and when there is a sufficient diesel in the source tank, you see that pump has switched on. So pump has switched on, and now the level has raised in the genset tank. Now as the level reaches the full level, now you get the high level indication and pump is switched off. The diesel pump is off. You have full diesel in the genset tank and full diesel in the syntax tank. So now you see that even if diesel level is low in the syntax tank, it is going to remain off only. And now I will show the DG tank as well as the controller together. Now if diesel is consumed, the float will go low, and if you consume sufficient diesel, then when the level goes totally low, when the level reaches low point, then automatically the controller has switched on. Now as it has switched on, the float will start rising, and once the float reaches the top level, you will see that the pump is going to switch off. Yes, now pump has switched off. So this operation will happen automatically. You don't have to monitor anything. Now let us assume that the diesel is low in the genset tank and automatically it has switched on. Now if the diesel in the source tank is going to go low and it is going to become empty, then you are going to see that the pump is going to switch off. So there is no dry run is going to happen. Without diesel in the syntax tank, the diesel pump will not operate. Thank you.